Life has a way of throwing challenges our way, storms that seem impossible to weather, struggles that threaten to break us. But today, I want to remind you of something powerful. Nothing can shake you when you stand on the unshakable foundation of God's love. No matter what you're facing, no matter how fierce the winds may blow, God has already equipped you with everything you need to stand firm, remain strong, and rise above. Today, let's dive into the truth that no matter what life throws at you, God's promises will never fail, and you are made to overcome. So, let's get ready to embrace the unshakable strength that only He can provide. No matter what storms life brings, one thing remains unshaken: God's love for you. This love is not conditional, not based on your performance or your circumstances, but an unwavering, constant force that holds you together even when everything else seems to be falling apart. Life can be unpredictable, and challenges are a natural part of our journey. But through it all, God's love is a solid rock, unmovable and unchanging. Imagine yourself in the middle of a storm. Everything around you is chaotic, and it feels like nothing makes sense anymore. It's in those moments of uncertainty, when fear and doubt try to take hold, that God's love is the anchor that holds you steady. It's like a lighthouse in the midst of darkness, guiding you back to safety when the waves of life threaten to drown you. His love is what gives you the strength to keep moving forward, even when the world feels overwhelming. This love doesn't change because of your mistakes or failures. It's not swayed by your achievements or shortcomings. It's unconditional, limitless, and eternal. And because of this love, you're never alone. No matter how deep the pain, no matter how strong the opposition, God is with you every step of the way, pouring His love into your heart to remind you that you are His, and nothing in this world can separate you from that. It's easy to get distracted by the noise of life, to feel like you're alone in your struggles. But when you remember that God's love is with you, you can face anything with confidence. This love empowers you to stand tall, even in the face of adversity. It gives you the courage to rise above your circumstances, knowing that you are deeply cherished and held by the Creator of the universe. No matter how hard life gets, when you are rooted in God's love, you are unshakable. His love is the foundation that holds everything else together, and it will never fail you. It's a reminder that you are strong, not because of your own abilities, but because you are deeply anchored in a love that never wavers. So, no matter what life brings your way, remember, God's love will always hold you steady, and it will never let you go. Every challenge you face, every trial that comes your way is already known by God, and He's made promises to you that will never fail. These promises are not just words. They are powerful declarations of God's faithfulness and His commitment to walk with you through every difficulty. It's important to remember that no matter how big your problems may seem, God's promises are always bigger. They are stronger than your fears, greater than your struggles, and unbreakable in the face of any obstacle. When you're feeling overwhelmed, it's easy to focus on the size of the problem in front of you. But in those moments, shift your focus to the greatness of God's promises. He has promised to never leave you or forsake you. He has promised that His peace will guard your heart and mind, even when the world around you is chaotic. And He has promised that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. These are not empty words. These are the assurances of a God who keeps His word and who has already gone before you, preparing the way. God's promises are like a shield protecting you from the weight of your circumstances. They remind you that what you're going through is not the end of your story. With every hardship, He provides a way through. When you're at your lowest, His promises remind you of the hope that lies ahead. When you feel like giving up, His promises call you to press on because victory is already secured for you. God is faithful to His word, and He never goes back on what He has declared. It's not always easy to hold on to these promises, especially when everything around you seems to contradict them. But the key is to trust in the unshakable nature of God's promises. Even when your circumstances seem uncertain, trusting in His promises is a way of standing firm in the face of fear. Knowing that God is bigger than whatever you're facing. No matter how impossible things seem, His promises are your rock and they will carry you through. So in those moments of doubt, remember that God's promises are always stronger than your problems. His word is a firm foundation that will never be shaken, and with Him you will always find the strength to rise above. Life's storms can be terrifying and the weight of struggles can often feel unbearable. But it's important to remember that these challenges are not meant to break you. They are opportunities for you to grow stronger. God doesn't send difficulties into your life to defeat you, but to refine you, to strengthen your faith, and to reveal the depths of His love and power. The storm may shake you, but it cannot destroy you because you're being held by a power far greater than anything this world can throw your way. When the winds of life blow fiercely and the waves crash against you, it may feel like everything is falling apart. The pain, the disappointment, the fear, it can all seem overwhelming. But it's in those very moments that God is working in you, shaping your character and building your resilience. Just like a goldsmith refines gold by passing it through fire to remove the impurities, God uses the challenges in your life to refine your spirit and draw you closer to Him. You see, storms are not the end of the story. They are a part of the journey. They might make you feel vulnerable, but they also prepare you for the victory that lies ahead. It's in the midst of struggle that your faith grows deeper and your trust in God strengthens. When you face a challenge and hold on to God's promises, you emerge from the storm with a new sense of purpose, knowing that you've come through stronger than before. You might wonder, why am I facing this? But remember that God is not a passive observer. He is in the midst of it all, walking with you through every trial. He will not let the storm overcome you, for His power is greater than any challenge you face. The storm may test your endurance, but it cannot define you. It's how you respond to the storm that shapes who you are. So when you find yourself in the middle of a difficult season, don't be discouraged. Trust that God is working behind the scenes, using every challenge to build you up, to refine your faith, and to make you stronger. The storm may seem harsh, but it cannot defeat you. Stand firm, for God's purpose for your life is far greater than any struggle you encounter. And in the end, you will emerge victorious, stronger, and more rooted in His love than ever before. When you have God within you, you carry a strength that the world cannot take away. It's not just a natural strength. It's a divine power that gives you authority, peace, and courage no matter what you face. As a believer, you have heaven's authority within you, and this authority comes from the Creator of the universe. No matter the challenges, no matter how impossible the situation seems, you are not powerless. You have access to a strength that is beyond human ability, a power that can move mountains and shift the course of your life. God has placed His Spirit in you, and with that comes the ability to rise above the circumstances that seek to hold you down. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when faced with difficulties, to think that you're not strong enough to endure. But remember, your strength is not based on your own limitations. It's rooted in God's limitless power. The Bible reminds us that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Philippians 4:13. Meaning that no obstacle is too great for you to overcome because God's strength works through you. This divine authority means that when you face obstacles, you don't have to fight alone. You have God on your side, and He has already won the victory. You are anointed and empowered to stand firm in the face of fear and uncertainty. The enemy may try to shake you, but he cannot break you because the authority of Christ lives in you. You are not at the mercy of the world's circumstances. You are at the mercy of a loving God who has already promised you victory. When you stand in this authority, you carry peace with you, because you know that no matter what comes your way, God is in control. Your strength comes from knowing that the Creator of the universe is your protector and your provider, and nothing can stand against His power. No matter the challenge, you can stand firm and face it head on, knowing that you are not relying on your own strength, but on the power of God that is inside you. So when life feels overwhelming, don't forget the authority that you hold. You are not powerless. You are empowered by God to stand strong and overcome anything that comes your way. With Him, you are always equipped to handle whatever challenges arise, and nothing can shake the authority you have in Christ. In those dark, uncertain times when it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, it's easy to feel alone. The battles you fight may seem overwhelming, and the pain may feel unbearable. But the truth is, you are never alone in your struggles. God walks with you through every valley, every shadow, and every trial. His presence is a constant companion, offering comfort and guidance when you need it most. When you're facing challenges, it's easy to forget that God is with you. We often get so caught up in our circumstances that we lose sight of His presence. But He has promised that He will never leave you or forsake you, even in the most difficult times. In Psalm 23 it says, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." This promise is not just a comforting thought. It is the reality of living with God by your side. No matter how dark it gets, His light will always shine through, guiding you and protecting you. God's presence is more than just a comforting thought. It is a powerful force that brings peace to your heart and clarity to your mind. When everything around you is chaotic and uncertain, His presence is the stillness in the storm. His presence is your refuge, your place of rest. In times of distress, you can find peace in knowing that He is right there beside you, leading you step by step. Even in your deepest valleys, God's guidance is available to you. When you feel lost or confused, He is there to show you the way. When you feel like you can't take another step, He carries you. His love never wavers, His support never falters, and His presence brings a peace that surpasses understanding, calming your fears and steadying your heart. So no matter how dark the valley may seem, remember that God is with you every step of the way. He will guide you, protect you, and carry you when you can't carry yourself. In every moment of struggle, His presence is the reminder that you are never alone. With God by your side, you can face anything. God didn't create you to be fragile. He didn't design you to crumble under pressure or be defeated by the challenges that come your way. You were created to be resilient, bold, and victorious. In the face of adversity, you are not meant to be shaken, because God's purpose for your life is greater than any struggle you may face. His strength flows through you, and His plan for you is one of triumph, not defeat. When you stand firm in your faith, when you trust in God's promises and hold fast to His word, you are walking in the fullness of who He created you to be. You are more than a conqueror through Christ. This doesn't mean that you won't face difficulties. It means that when you face those difficulties, you are equipped to overcome them. You have been given everything you need to stand strong, not in your own strength, but in the strength that comes from God. Life can be tough, and there will always be moments when you feel tempted to give up, to throw in the towel. But it is in those moments that you need to remember who you are. You are a child of the Most High God, and He has equipped you with the strength to endure. The obstacles you face are not meant to break you. They are opportunities for you to demonstrate the power of God working in and through your life. Standing firm means holding fast to the truth that God is with you, that He is for you, and that nothing in this world can separate you from His love. It means refusing to let fear or doubt take root in your heart, knowing that God is greater than anything that could try to shake you. You have been created for victory, and no matter what challenges arise, you can trust that God will give you the strength to stand firm. So no matter what life brings, remember that you are made to overcome. With God by your side, you are unshakable. You were created for greatness, and nothing can stand in the way of the incredible plans He has for your life. Stand firm in your faith, hold on to God's promises, and watch as you rise above every challenge, stronger than before. As we reflect on all that we've discussed, one truth remains clear. Nothing can shake you when you are anchored in God's love and strength. Life may bring storms, struggles, and moments of uncertainty, but with God by your side, you are unshakable. His love holds you steady, His promises empower you, and His presence guides you through every trial. You are not defined by the challenges you face, but by the unbreakable foundation you stand on, the love of God that never fails. So, remember, the storms you face are temporary, but God's love and strength are eternal. You were created to rise above, to stand firm, and to overcome. Nothing can defeat you because the Creator of the universe is with you, and with Him, you are more than a conqueror. When life tries to shake you, stand firm in faith. Trust in His promises, rely on His strength, and know that no matter what comes your way, you are unshakable. With God, you will always rise, and your victory is already secured. Keep your eyes on Him, hold fast to His word, and know that nothing, absolutely nothing, can shake you.